I'm on the block, pull up, skirt, skirt. Where you at? Where you at? You a kid, bitch, I sit you on my lap, on my lap. Throwing sauce, bitch, get off the internet. Talking tough, we was never into that.
Yo, what's good? This is Petty from PettyPost, and you're tuning into Live with Petty. Today we have Dreamdoll here with us. Dreamdoll, what's good?
Dreamdoll, yeah. Hold on, before we start, I gotta know why you call yourself a petty.
Well, it wasn't me that called myself Petty. Pretty much, I started. No, my posts are petty, not me. I'm not petty at all. But pretty much, I started a hashtag called PettyPost, and it got super viral, close to 1 million posts on the hashtag right now.
Mm-hmm.
And my followers just call me Petty.
Okay, interesting. Because I got a song called Petty.
Oh, you do?
And in the song, I name a lot of petty stuff that I do.
Okay. Well, you know what it is? When did you drop that song?
My first project, Life is Plastic Part 1.
Plastic Part 1. I started the hashtag maybe like 8 years ago. So a lot of things that were co-signed in society. Because before people were like not too petty or didn't want to be called petty. But I started with the memes and stuff, and a lot of people caught on to the wave and became cool with being petty.
Yeah, I'm petty. I got a very petty side, especially if you play with me. I do something very petty. Get you mad.
Alright, so pretty much Dreamdoll, tell us how you came about with your name and how you got started in business.
Well, my name, me and all my friends, we had a group called Doll Gang, and all of us, after our name was Doll.
Right.
So it was Dreamdoll, Spanish Doll, Ayo Dolly. Basically everybody was dolls. This was about 10 years ago.
Right.
So, like all my friends got it tatted and everything. So I was always Dream, and then we had Doll Gang. That's how I came up with it.
Okay. And to date, what would you say is your most like memorable like performance ever?
All right, can I pick two?
I'm sure. Yeah.
Okay. Summer Jam.
Okay.
Oh my God! Like literally, my lips was shaking. I had to like. Oh my God! I couldn't think about the crowd. It was huge. I never seen it. It looked like
ants, right?
Ants in the crowd. Yeah. I never seen this much people. So before that, I'm like, okay. Everybody like, Dream, you ready? I'm like, yeah. But my inner Dream was like, girl, you got that skinny heel on. You better not do your spin. And then once I got out there, it was just like, it was slippery, flow slippery. I had my little YSL thin little hair when I was spinning, dropping, and all of that. But my second one was BT.
Right.
BT was a big performance for me. And then it was just dope. I just get like a mix between like anxiety, nervous, and then also overexcitement.
Right.
But once I go out there and I just see like my fans, my supporters, it's just like everything goes out the door. I'm like fully comfortable. Even at my show, before I got my show, I'm like, oh my God, I'm scared. It's the room filled. Like Dream is packed. Like, and then once I walked back, I saw all those lights. I'm like, yeah, I just felt super comfortable. Like, yeah.
Nice. And pretty much, I was not at the release recently that you just had for Life in Plastic Part 2. I did listen to the album.
What you think? Yeah.
The album is dope. There are like 4 tracks on it that like call out to me. I like Real One.
Real One. Oh yeah,
I like the beats, the Caribbean, I like that mix.
Yes, we trying to get on the the Caribbean pop type of vibe.
The first song.
When It's Over.
When It's Over. Pull Up.
Skirt. Where you at?
And the one you did with Kim, Funeral.
Oh yeah, Funeral.
Funeral. I love those 4 tracks. I mean, I think that the fact that you could cover such a wide range and still keep it authentic, because when you did that Real One track, I'm Jamaican.
And I guess what? I was in Jamaica when I shot the video. Yeah, okay.
See?
I was in Montego Bay and Kingston, Jamaica.
Nice.
With the real yachties, you know?
Yeah. So I felt the vibe, I felt the energy, I felt the authenticity from listening to that track. And to hear you go from the first song to the last song and go all over the world and back, I really admire that.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Crazy thing is that guess who's gonna get on that song? 2 people. Cranium.
Wow.
And Spice. But let me say something with Cranium. He was like, Dream, fuck with you, but how you gonna talk about eating your cookie and no one for talk about eating box and all that? He was like, Dream, you gotta change that. I'm like, but I love the song. I redid the video, like. And he was like, let's just work on something else. And we can do that project. But he was like that. Yeah, why do Caribbean men don't like talk about eating vagina?
Caribbean
like, I really want to know.
Like talking about eating vagina. I don't know.
Because they do, and they just want to keep up this big front.
It's the culture. Like, it's the culture.
Like what's that? Ooh, what's that? It's a Jamaican artist I love, Aishana.
Right.
And I heard she got a lot of backlash in Jamaica because she made a track about eating pussy.
Yeah, she did.
But why?
Almost got banned from Jamaica, but
And it's crazy because not one Jamaican man I met that didn't eat pussy.
It's that culture that they look on. It's in the other country. You have any culture you go, and some people don't handshake, some people don't hug, some people don't give you a kiss on the cheek. So it's like in Jamaica they don't talk about, or they don't talk about eating vagina.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's not because you know what it is with the world and the state that it's in right now with the Caribbean and everything. Like Jamaica is becoming more open and more admissive of, like, you know what I mean, admissive of like certain things. So it's like back in the day. It's back in the day though. It's like more throwback than recent. You know, nowadays people are more open to say, oh yeah, this and that, but it's not like before. But it's still there.
I think they just care about what people think.
It's still there.
You know, because I heard of that before, and then when it confirmed it when Crane was like, oh, Dream, you cannot have me on a track talking about. And
yeah,
I'm
your
like,
sales will go.
Yeah, he was like, eh. I'm like, okay. But yeah, thank you for listening to my project. I want to say that.
No problem.
And you know what's really stood out to me is that you didn't say, oh, I like one track, or I like this track, I like that. You named 4. So come on.
It's a dope album. Thank you. It's a dope album. You put in a lot of work. You could tell from not just your album. I did look at the clips online from your show too, and the whole decoration and the everything that you did. I saw a painting up here like with the crown. Yeah. The big picture and stuff like.
I had a portrait and painted.
The whole like show and everything that how it was presented and brought forth to the people. It shows that there's a lot of time and energy and practice that went into it.
A lot of coins.
And a lot of coins. So it's like it shows you how serious Dreamdoll takes her work and her career. So it's not anything that she's just gonna try and put out tomorrow, and that I could tell from your album and from your performance.
Thank you.
Congrats on everything that you're doing on right now.
And the crazy thing is that was my first headline show, so I was like, if I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it.
Big.
And I'm like, I did the Gwinnett tour at SOBs with with Gwinnett.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want people to feel like they're in SOBs. I want people to feel like, you know, I want it to be based on like life in plastic.
Right.
So when you came in, they had the mouthpieces. They was giving up the hospital mask. When the show started, I was in the bed. Like I wanted it to be like even the shots. The shots that was going around was actually syringes. The drinks came out of an IV bag. Like I wanted it to be. I wanted the theme that I want you to feel it when you walk in. You know. And I'm glad I had a super duper blast.
I could tell.
I had a blast. So much fun. And we had Gunna come out too.
Nice.
Yeah, we had Gunna come out, special guest.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna ask you something different. With the internet and music, what percentage would you say of importance is the internet to music and the industry?
Listen, the internet is everything. Instagram is everything. I would have to say, I gained a lot of new listeners through Instagram. But I feel like if the internet didn't exist, then a lot of people would not be getting heard.
True.
I probably would have never been getting heard.
Now, just to piggyback off that, in terms of the internet now going to social media, because the internet could be internet-based apps
like
and
Google
stuff, but
stuff?
Right, like Google and stuff, but social media per se, like you mentioned Instagram. What validity would you say Instagram gives someone in today's world of music?
I feel like they give you an audience because you never know when your moment might be.
Right.
You never know when one day I might do a freestyle, I might go and hit 5 million.
Right.
You know, you never know when that moment is gonna be, and audience. You know, it's a group of people. It's and daily I get new followers every day. I get new listeners every day. So it's like it means a lot,
right?
Especially in music.
Growth, right?
Yeah, because I even find out about a couple, even like some upcoming female artists. I'm like, yo, she's dope.
Yes.
You know. And even with that song with Cupcakes, Splish Splash, I discovered her on the internet. I'm like, yo, she's dope. She's super like confident. I love her confidence. But you know, I've discovered her on the internet, and a lot of other upcoming female artists and artists period.
Okay, now with the state of the industry, would there be anything you change with the industry now versus what you may do different?
In the future?
Well, right now, like as you look at it now, would there be anything that you would hope to change or try to change, or would there be you just leave it as it is?
If I can change anything, it would be more females, you know, coming together, being more supportive.
Right.
Even females I don't even know, they'll like say like judge me or never met me before. You know, I wish more females would like, you know, really empower one another and work with each other. And cause listen, I compare New York to Atlanta as far as like support goes all the time, because a lot of Atlanta artists from Atlanta, you'll see 10 of them come out on one stage set, and you know, they all got songs with each other. But even like, I'm from the Bronx, I want to do a song with Cardi, I want to do a song with A Boogie. So it's like, I wish that more people like in New York would be as, cause you ever seen a post where it's like the guy is jumping over the wall and they and they like Atlanta versus New York. New York, they only got one person. He like, help me, like, you know. So if we come together and, you know, we support each other more, we will have way more bangers coming out of New York. So I just feel like Atlanta be helping each other.
Okay. Now, when you touched on unity in the female aspect of the music industry, I know currently there's like a couple beefs going on, and to me, I think it takes away from our roots in terms of where we started with the music and where we should be going. But at the end of the day, it's money, you know what I mean? And people have different motives in terms of how they go across, you know, attaining that money. So whether it be fueling a beef or, you know, doing some things, like they don't care about what the repercussions are as long as they get paid. What do you think about like all this beef going on?
Well, I'm saying I'm a vegetarian, so I don't really entertain beef. I had a veggie burger this time. But you know, I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like Tekashi got a lot to do with what's going on right now. All this trolling and, you know, stuff like that. I feel like he got a lot to do with that. It just sucks because I really thought that, you know, Nicki and Cardi was cool. Like, you know, I really thought that.
I thought that too.
I watched also, because I'm very like in tune, that someone said, when you pretend to like someone for so long, it's soon gonna blow up. So did you watch that when he was like, oh, you guys faked it and, you know, you made it seem like you guys were cool for so long, but really were long, you guys never liked each other. So yeah, it was. I had seen that too, but it's just like, you know, I feel like it fueled up to be like what it is today, and if they would have just stayed out each other's lane, it probably would have never been like this. But you know, who am I? I'm trying to stay away from that, and I'm trying to keep on going. They take words on each other.
Alright. Now, in terms of music and your upbringing, do you have any like family members who were in the industry before, or you just started like as the first person to?
I'm the root to my family. I'm the one that's putting on for my family. I don't have nobody like in the industry that, you know. Well, my grandfather was a boxer.
Okay.
And in London, he was a boxer. That's all I have. But in the music industry, no. I'm like the root right now. So
okay. And in terms of your start, what group or artist did you look up to coming up or growing up, and that influenced you to get started?
Lil' Kim.
Okay.
Missy. Who else? Well, that's two people that I've growing up, but right now, I love Tiana's album. I really love Tiana's album. And it's crazy because I always was a listener to Tiana. Like, I like her first project. I love the first project. And the second one, I'm like, I love it too. Let me see who else. City Girls. I like the City Girls.
Okay.
I'm really a patient person with my music. So I listen to that.
Okay. All right. So I think we're gonna, head towards the last few questions. Now, as I said, I really enjoyed the album Life in Plastic 2. Go get that. It's on all streaming platforms. You want to have that on your playlist. Do you have anything coming up for the holiday season, like any charity events, any things to put out there?
We always do a Christmas.
Okay.
Christmas time. We did Thanksgiving last year. We did another one this year. I actually gave out 100 turkeys for my project.
Nice.
Yeah. So I did that last year. Today we're gonna give out. This year we're gonna give out more. We actually had too much.
You had too much
We had
turkey
too much
last year?
turkeys.
Wow, that's a good problem then.
Yeah, we had too much. But that and I'm going on tour in October.
Okay.
So stay tuned.
Any information on like the states stuff you're going to do?
I actually have. I'm gonna post the list next week. But we're doing it on the East Coast first, so we're going to the West Side.
All right. So before we go, could you just give us some information where we could find your music and to follow you?
Okay. Life in Plastic 2 streaming on every social media platform, and my Instagram is @Dreamdoll__. Okay.
Again, this is Live with Petty. We're here with Dreamdoll. Go check out Life in Plastic 2 on all streaming platforms.
Oh yeah, go get your merch too, originaldreamdoll.com.
Yeah, go get the merch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mad, talk to me nice. 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 If you a bomb ass bitch, then fuck your life.